Let's go into the chamber now, shall we? Sounded wrong in my head, but I'm going with it. I am BossUp86. I am back to you with another video, and today I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite, not best, favorite Elimination Chamber matches. Actually, you know what? Best Elimination Chamber matches. Because if we're going with favorite, then number one could have been obvious. But I was going to do the worst one so I could get my rage out of the way, but I'm like, you know what? Nah. I'm going to save the rage for last. So, yeah. This one was not difficult, but I was going back and forth on where some matches would go and all that stuff. So, quick honorable mention will go to No Way Out 2008 for the SmackDown. That was a good chamber. But it didn't get on the list because there's some chambers that were better than others. So, with that out of the way, be on the lookout for my worst chamber matches, because I'll have some explain to do on that one. So, with that out of the way, let's go to number 10 from Elimination Chamber 2020 last year, the tag team for SmackDown. The participants were Do a Good Lucha Thing, aka Lucha House Party, Lindsay Dorado, and Grand Metalik, versus the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, versus New Day, which was Big E and Kofi Kingston, versus Miz and Morrison, Ho Ho Hey Hey, who were the champions. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, and Heavy Machinery, aka Otis and Tucker. I mainly put it on here just for the fear fact it was full-blown insanity. Now, they did do their first Elimination Chamber tag team, which I will be talking about in the worst, because God forbid that chamber was just god-awful, and I will be mentioning that in the worst. This was car crash, but in a fun way. You know, Lindsay Dorado doing that insane spot, just doing that shooting star press off the top of the chamber. Tucker doing a front flip on the people. That was insane. Otis going through both the pods and landing outside, and this chamber match was just fun. Just fun. That's all I can say about it. Number 9, from 2017, the Elimination Chamber for the WWE title. It's Baron Corbin, AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, John Cena, and The Miz. This is where Bray Wyatt finally won the WWE title. Then lost it at Mania immediately to Orton. Only lasted for about, 7 weeks, I think. That I will just never understand. Cena only held the title for 2 weeks. Because why not? Yeah, this was good. You know, good back and forth. Cena getting eliminated before the final 2, which created suspense. And Wyatt hitting Sister Abigail to finally win the WWE title. That was long overdue, but, you know, great match. Highly recommend. Number 8, for the Raw Women's title, Elimination Chamber 2018. The best Elimination Chamber match for the women, as far as I'm concerned. The women's tag team title match at, Elimination Chamber 2019 was okay. It had its moments, but overall kind of lackluster. And the one for 2020 I'll talk about in the worst, and I'm sorry. It was good at first, and I'll just talk about why that match didn't happen. Also, hello, ambulance! Hopefully no one got hurt. So, yeah, this match was just good. Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose got the shine. Sasha Banks betraying Bayley, which did not get a match at WrestleMania. That I would never understand. Alexa Bliss getting the shine, even though she's not a good worker. Mickie James proving that she could still hang with the young Bucks. Not like that. Not the overrated tag team in AEW. And yeah, I'm gonna get hate for that, but honestly, I don't care. I don't care. So yeah, this match was great. Great stuff. Great all around. Number 7, this one might be a bit controversial. For the World Heavyweight title, Elimination Chamber 2010. Chris Jericho, CM Punk, Rey Mysterio, R-Truth, John Morrison, and Spooky Oink the Murder Pig, as Adam Lapierre used to say, The Undertaker. This was great stuff. Shawn Michaels being underneath the ring, I don't know if he had the pee, he probably had to have the bottle, and what was he doing in order to entertain himself? Hopefully not that, but hopefully he had a phone or something down there. But this paid off very, very well because it had the moving pieces as to, towards Mania 26. Taker would face Michaels in the career versus streak. Edge would take on Jericho for the world title. Rey would take on Punk. And then Miz and Truth joined a tag team and faced the Miz and the Big Show. Look, it ain't all, it doesn't make sense in the outset. But most of the pieces fit. Punk's little Sermon on the Mount is fantastic. Jericho getting the shine. John Morrison as being a main eventer for once is fantastic. And the super kick, the end the reign of Mr. Gnarls Charles III, Undertaker, great stuff all around. This was a great match. Number 6, Elimination Chamber 2014 for the WWE title. Christian, Sheamus, Orton, Cesaro, Daniel Bryan, and John Cena. Today, recording as Elimination Chamber of today. Today will be Cesaro's second, or actually no, is it his second? I'm trying to remember. Is this a second? Because was he part of the... No, I don't think it was part of that tag team. I don't think it was part of the tag team in 2015, I don't believe. Apologize for that, folks. I just immediately forgot. But I'll talk about that in my worst chamber matches. Cesaro's going to have his second or his third one today. And this chamber really proved how good Cesaro is. And it sucks that he didn't get pushed as a main eventer. Christian's last WWE pay-per-view before he showed up at the Royal Rumble earlier this month. Or earlier this year, I believe. Great stuff. Sheamus doing some fantastic stuff. Orton just being a devious heel. The Wyatt family showing up after having that barn-burner 6-man tag against the Shield earlier night to attack John Cena. And most of all, Daniel Bryan. The world's happiest and most violent vegan you will ever see. I swear to God, this man will kick you so hard that your doctor would have sinus infections. That doesn't make sense, but I'm going with it. Bryan proving that, he can stay and all this stuff. Eventually, it will lead to Bryan winning the match at Mania and all that stuff, but, fluky finish aside, this was a fantastic match. Speaking of Daniel Bryan as the WWE title contender in the Elimination Chamber, we go to Elimination Chamber 2019 for the WWE title. Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan, Samoa Joe, Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton. Man, a lot of Orton matches. He's had some good chamber matches. This was great stuff. All around, great stuff. Mustafa Ali was originally going to be in this match, but unfortunately, he had an injury. He had to get taken out. Kingston fill-in. This is when Kofi Mania was starting to congeal. This was a fantastic match. Hardy doing that insane swanton off of the pod onto AJ Styles. I was on the top turnbuckle. Fantastic stuff. Bryan just being a dastardly heel and just beating the crap out of everybody. Kingston showing that he can be a WWE title contender, and then he won the title Mania, and then we all know how that went. Thanks, Lesnar. That was completely stupid. But this match was just full-blown masterpiece right here. Down to the final two, Bryan and Kofi. Bryan kicking Kofi, and Kofi just slapping his chest. Kick me harder. Hit me faster. Hit me raw. No, not like that. No, we're not. This is not a porn scene. This was just a great match overall. Fantastic from front to back, start to finish, you name it. Kofi kicking out of that running knee. Kingston hitting that Trouble in Paradise, the crowd erupting. But eventually another running knee, 1, 2, 3. But that will not be the end for Kingston's run to the title. Great stuff here. Number 4, No Way Out 2008 for the Raw side. This one's kind of overlooked. This was a great match. You got Umaga, JBL, Shawn Michaels, Jeff Hardy, Chris Jericho, and Triple H. Yes. Yeah, Triple H, Umaga, Shawn Michaels, Jeff Hardy, JBL, and Chris Jericho. Yeah. This was Umaga's first and I think only, his only match in the Chamber, which is kind of a shame. Umaga kind of had a bad run, kind of got, the short end of the stick on this run. And hello, Train! Yes, I'm doing that every time because, again, I am a weird individual, but I digress. Story of my life. So, this match was great. Just fantastic from start to finish. Umaga doing just ungodly things, like doing that, oh my god, what was that one move called? He goes into the corner and he hits opponents with his ass. He does that to Jericho on the outside. Through a pod, which is insane. That double Samoan drop with both Michaels and Jericho on Umaga's shoulders. That was just full-blown insane. Hardy doing things that I am not surprised he would do in a chamber match. Down to Hardy and Triple H. It is intense, gritty, pedigree. It does not put Hardy down, but one on a chair does. Great stuff. Fantastic match. Number 3, New Year's Revolution 2005 for the World Heavyweight title. Underrated. Here are the participants: Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit, Batista, Randy Orton, Edge, and Triple H, with Shawn Michaels as special guest referee, just a little cherry on top of the afternoon Sunday. The only highlight of New Year's Revolution. I mean, you had Snitsky versus Kane, which happened. This is where, a lot of injuries happened in Puerto Rico. Eugene injured his, I think he ruptured his leg, I believe. I think Trish hurt her leg, I believe. Or Lita did, not Trish. Lita hurt her leg. So many injuries happened on the show, which is kind of bizarre to think about it. This match was great. The first and only Elimination Chamber match that Benoit was a part of. Batista being an animal. Just throwing people around. Edge being pull my hair out Edge, the best kind of Edge. Michaels just being a kind of biased referee. That super kick onto Edge was just glorious. Kind of, setting up their feud into the Royal Rumble. Batista just killing everybody. He threw Jericho into a camera. And this is one of the few Elimination Chamber matches that feature blood. Maybe people not know this, but the Elimination Chamber matches didn't have a lot of blood. I think only 4 or 5 of them had it. I think only 5 of them have it, I believe. But yeah, this match was a product of its time, and it certainly showed fantastic stuff. And Triple H winning, lol. But again, this match was just full-blown fantastic. Number 2, originally was going to be my number 1, but looking back on it, there's a match that I liked a little bit more. The first ever Elimination Chamber match from Survivor Series 2002, not SummerSlam. Triple H, Booker T, Chris Jericho, Kane, Rob Van Dam, and Shawn Michaels again. This was a fantastic match. Originally Triple H was going to win this, but thank God Michaels did. His shorts are questionable, but I'll let that pass. This match was just fantastic. It's one of my personal favorite matches. Not my favorite chamber match, but one of my favorite matches. Full-blown, just ballsy. Kane wreaking havoc. Triple H getting his throat crushed off the top of the chamber after Rob Van Dam hit it with a 5-star frog splash. Michaels bleeding like a stuffed pig. Shocking. Triple H bleeding like a stuffed pig. Shock some more. This match was Very, very good. I highly recommend this match. Shawn Michaels winning to an insane pop at Madison Square Garden. Survivor Series 2002, one of the best Survivor Series, if not the best. But it is not number one. Number one are both the Elimination Chamber matches for No Way Out 2009. Now, okay, you can consider this cheating, and you can consider this, well, one should be number two, and number one should be two, or two should be number one. No, that's... Let me explain. The first chamber match in 2009 for No Way Out was for the WWE title. It was WWE Champion Edge versus Vladimir Kozlov, Big Show, Undertaker, Triple H, and Jeff Hardy. First participants are Edge and Jeff Hardy. Edge goes for a spear. Hardy rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. Edge is no longer champion. That plays a key factor into the entire match. Anybody can walk out as champion. When you get a match between Vladimir Kozlov and Big Show for 5 minutes seem entertaining, you know you're doing something right. The eliminations mattered in this match because anybody can walk out as champion. The final two between Triple H and Undertaker was just intensity to the highest degree. Fantastic stuff. Triple H walks out as the champion. But Edge is not done with this night. In the Raw one, on the Raw side, for the World Heavyweight title, it was originally going to be John Cena, Rey Mysterio, Kane, Chris Jericho, Mike Knox of all people, and Kofi Kingston. But Edge attacks Kingston and inserts himself into the chamber, which apparently you can do now. Cena gets eliminated from the chamber, and he wasn't even part of the two last participants. It's down to Edge and Mysterio. Two of these men, tooth and nail, not the tooth and nail match, and no, not the Don Doc and album either. Both men wanting the World Heavyweight title. One mistake by Mysterio. Edge sends him flying into the pod. Mysterio is out. He gets up. Edge at the spear. 1, 2, 3. Edge walks into the pay-per-view WWE Champion. Walks out World Heavyweight Champion. That is booking at its best. Now, while I was talking about this, I had another honorable mention. 2011 World Heavyweight title match for Elimination Chamber. That match was good as well, but I like these a little bit more. Now, I'm not disputing that match was terrible. That was a great match. But these matches are a bit better in my opinion. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the Elimination Chamber tonight. I highly doubt any of you guys are all wrestling fans, and you all are probably sick to death of listening to me watch wrestling. I'm always down for other topics, guys. These are just some that I come up with just making content for the hell of it. So, next I'm going to make the worst Elimination Chamber matches, and then I will do the daily reviews of Raw, NXT, SmackDown, and all that stuff. But if you guys want different content, I'm down for it. If you guys want me to play Call of Duty, I can play Call of Duty. If you guys want me to play Minecraft, I can play Minecraft. I am down for any kind of content. Just let me know in the comments or shoot me in my DMs. Not shoot me in the DMs, God no. But if you know what I mean. Anyways, sorry that went on for a little bit. I'm just down for different things. So anyways, I am BossOp86. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the herd. I'll talk to you guys next video. Peace out.